I remember a very holy widowed woman from a parish that I lived in residence at 25 years ago. Marie asked me after Mass one time how I celebrate Christmas Eve as a priest. I said a lot less than before because priests have Masses and lots of preparations in the church for Christmas Eve, and by the time the midnight Mass ends, we're usually pretty tired. Nonetheless, I remarked that that's a great and humbling joy in my life. My only lament was no fish dinner with my family on Christmas Eve. Well, she gave me a hug and that was that. But I was invited to her house some months later for a dinner on a Sunday evening in July. And when I arrived at her house, I was surprised to see Christmas decorations on the house lit up. I was even more surprised when I went inside and heard Christmas music playing and a Christmas tree decorated and lit in the living room. Marie was proud to say, "Welcome and Merry Christmas. You feed us the Eucharist and the Word of God. And tonight, we will celebrate Christmas with the Feast of the Seven Fishes." Simple elements, but a meal I'll never forget. The feeding miracles are kind of the same story, one that's part of our history and will never be forgotten. Simple elements, 5 loaves, 2 fish, the beginning of a miracle that in many ways continues to this very day. The way in simple ways we answer the call to feed one another. Our mercy, love, forgiveness, our time, understanding, and patience serve to continue this great miracle. I often think of the players in this miracle, the non-understanding apostles, the crowd that participates in something beautiful and life-altering, and according to John's gospel, the boy who brought what he had and gave them to Christ to be used. He got it. Offer what you have to the Lord. That's not a bad thing to reflect on. How often we don't understand what's going on spiritually because we're busy and occupied doing ministry and doing church, and we often forget to be church. How often we experience something beautiful and remarkable, and the experience fades to just another story. And how we are called, like the boy, to bring what we have, to participate and give of ourselves, so that through Christ it can be multiplied and grow. Christmas in August, it makes no sense. Or does it? It's a reminder of the timeless gift of the Incarnation, the miracle of the feeding, of loving, of nourishing, by offering our simple gifts to be used according to His will.